story where police have fired rubber bullets at striking Witrand Psychiatric Hospital workers in Potchefstroom, that's in the Northwest Province. The staff there alleging hospital management is corrupt and has not paid money owed to them. Let's get an update now from our reporter Nqobile Madlala, who's in Potch this hour. Nqobile, good afternoon. What's the latest you can tell us? Have things quietened down a bit?
Well, Bradan, yes, they have in fact quietened down. So I'm just going to step out and show you. This is where the Nahal members were this morning, but all of them have been asked to now go home. We do understand that they're saying that they are coming back tomorrow morning, and they're going to be speaking to the MEC. The idea today was that they were supposed to meet the MEC, but that did not happen. This is, of course, because the police started firing at some of the workers, but that's mainly because, from what we understand, is that they are on an unprotected, rather illegal strike, and there seems to be a confrontation that happened between them and the police and the security guards, which ended up with about 9 people that got fired at today. So Nahal then decided that they are no longer going to carry on having a meeting with the MEC, who was expecting their leaders, who also explained to us that he wasn't initially expecting the numbers that we saw. I mean, we saw over about 500 people, over 500 people that were here already and that were singing, chanting, and of course burning tires inside the vicinity of the hospital. And also we are being told that things like that window we see at the gate that has been broken, these are some of the things that happened when they damaged the property. This was because then they had that conflict, or rather that confrontation between them and the police. But we do understand that they're disgruntled, Bradan, because they're saying that they're supposed to be getting bonuses. They're saying that they have worked throughout COVID, and this was a time for them to actually get bonuses and celebrate, especially at a time when we know that there's been a lifting of the national disaster. So now at this point, they're saying that they're supposed to be celebrating, but they're not. They're claiming that some of the management in these 2 hospitals have decided that they're going to qualify some of the people that are close allies to them and give them money, which is bonuses that they were supposed to be qualifying for, but now they're no longer qualifying for. We heard from some of the members here saying that in Potchefstroom there's over 604 people and about just as little as under 100 qualified to get those bonuses, and that's the same disgruntlement that you find in the hospital that we're in, where they feel as well that they're not being acknowledged, that the kind of work that they've put forward under the pandemic, putting their lives in danger, did not get any acknowledgement. So this is where they then asked that the MEC come and intervene. But unfortunately, as they were walking towards the hall where they were supposed to meet with the MEC, that did not happen. That's where they started to have that confrontation with the security guards as well as the SAPS. And of course, most of them really just hurt and asking why is it that they were being shot at, of course, and asking why is it that they're being stopped from going to the meeting. I mean, we saw one lady that was shot in her hand. She said she was a nurse, and she was saying that she's really just puzzled. She doesn't understand why they're being shot at, because this was supposed to be a peaceful march, and unfortunately it was not received that way, and therefore they were pushed just behind the gate here and outside the gate, and that's where they remained most of the day until eventually then the Nahal provincial structure then came to tell them that the meeting will now be tomorrow, as they said that they cannot carry on with the meeting with 9 of their people having been shot at.
Thank you very much, Nqobile Madlala, for that comprehensive update this hour here on Today from Potchefstroom. Still